My husband was snoring softly beside me when my phone rang. It was nearly midnight. The house was quiet, wrapped in the kind of silence that only comes after a long, ordinary day. I remember thinking it must be a wrong number. No one ever called me this late. I slipped out of bed carefully, not wanting to wake him. Robert had always been a light sleeper, especially after his heart surgery 2 years ago. I padded into the hallway, closed the bedroom door, and answered the phone in a whisper. "Hello?" There was a pause. Then a familiar voice, strained, shaken. "Clara, it's me. Don't hang up." My sister-in-law, Elaine. I leaned against the wall, suddenly alert. Elaine never called me directly. We were polite at family gatherings, exchanged birthday messages, but nothing more. "Elaine, is something wrong?" Her breath came uneven, like she'd been running. "I don't know how to say this without sounding insane," she said, "but I need you to listen to me very carefully." A strange chill crept up my arms. "I just attended your husband's wedding." I laughed. I actually laughed, a short, confused sound. "That's not funny," I said. "Robert is asleep in our bed right now." "I know," she replied quietly. "That's why I'm shaking." I glanced back at the closed bedroom door. Beyond it, Robert, my husband of 32 years, was safe, solid, real. I could picture him exactly. Gray hair, one arm flung over the pillow, mouth slightly open as he slept. "You must be mistaken," I said. "Elaine, are you sure you're feeling okay?" "I wish I wasn't," she said, "but I was there. I saw him. I watched him say the vows." My stomach tightened. "Clara," I said, my voice shaking, "Robert hasn't left town in months. He's been with me every day." "I don't know how that's possible, but I swear to you, Clara, the man I saw get married tonight was your husband." After we hung up, I sat there for a long time, staring at nothing. Then I stood up, walked back into the bedroom, and turned on the lamp. Robert stirred. "Clara?" he murmured. "What's wrong?" I looked at him, the familiar lines of his face, the gentle sag of his shoulders, the man I had built a life with. "Did you go to Savannah today?" He frowned, confused. "Savannah? No. I was home all day. We watched that documentary together, remember?" I did remember. I studied his eyes. They were clear, honest, concerned. "You're pale," he said. "Are you feeling sick?" I shook my head slowly. "No," I said. "I just had a strange call." He reached for my hand. "Come back to bed," he said. "Whatever it is, we'll talk about it in the morning." I lay beside him, but sleep never came, because a single question echoed in my mind all night. If my husband was here, who married another woman using his face? The next morning, I watched Robert closely. He made coffee the way he always did, 2 scoops, no sugar. He hummed while buttering toast. He asked me about my garden club meeting later that afternoon. Everything was normal, too normal. But once you start looking for cracks, they appear everywhere. When he kissed my cheek goodbye before heading to the hardware store, his lips lingered just a second too long, as if he were reassuring himself, or maybe reassuring me. I called Elaine later that day. "Did you talk to him?" I asked. "Yes," I said. "He denies everything." "That's exactly what he said to me when I confronted him at the chapel," she replied quietly. My breath caught. "You confronted him?" "Yes," she said. "I followed him outside. I asked him how he could do this to you." "And?" I whispered. He looked straight at me and said, "I think you have me confused with someone else." A chill ran through me. "That's what he said to you?" Yes. The words felt rehearsed. Over the next few days, I became a detective in my own marriage. I checked his phone, nothing unusual. I checked bank statements, no strange withdrawals. I asked casual questions about his past, our early years, little moments only we shared. He answered them all correctly. But then came the first slip. We were looking through an old photo album when I pointed to a picture of us on our honeymoon. "Do you remember that restaurant by the river, the one where it rained?" He smiled. "Yes, you ordered the seafood pasta." I stared at him. "I'm allergic to seafood, Safi. I ordered chicken." His smile faltered for just a fraction of a second. "Of course," he said quickly, "I misspoke." But my heart began to race. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept replaying Elaine's words. I watched him say the vows. I began to wonder if I was losing my mind, or worse, if I had never truly known the man beside me. 3 days later, I received an envelope in the mail. No return address. Inside was a photograph. Robert, my Robert, standing at an altar, dressed in a gray suit I had never seen before. Beside him stood a woman of dark hair, her hand resting on his chest. On the back of the photo, written in neat cursive, "You deserve to know the truth." My hands trembled. That evening, I confronted him. "Who is she?" I asked, placing the photo on the table. He stared at it, expression unreadable. Then he laughed. "This is absurd," he said. "Someone is playing a cruel joke." "Elaine was there. She spoke to you." His face hardened. "She's mistaken. You have the same scar, the same ring, the same voice." He leaned back in his chair. "Clara," he said slowly, "I am right here. Have I ever given you reason not to trust me?" I opened my mouth, but no words came out. That night, I cried silently in the bathroom while he slept peacefully in our bed. I realized then something terrifying. Even if the truth was standing in front of me, I might refuse to see it. A week later, Elaine sent me an address. "Go there," she wrote, "but be careful." It was in Savannah. I told Robert I was visiting an old friend. He kissed me goodbye and wished me safe travels. When I arrived at the address, my heart nearly stopped. It was a small house near the river, and in the window, I saw him, Robert, laughing, holding another woman's hand. I stood frozen on the sidewalk. Then the door opened and the woman stepped out. She looked at me and her face went pale. "You must be Clara," she said softly. Behind her, Robert stepped into the light. But the man standing there looked at me with confusion. "I'm sorry, do I know you?" That was when the truth finally unraveled. 2 brothers, identical twins, separated at birth. One raised poor, one raised privileged. One knew about the other, one didn't. The man I married was Robert Jameson. The man in Savannah was Richard Jameson. My husband knew, and he never told me. Because some truths, once spoken, destroy everything. In the end, I did not leave my husband, but something else left us. Trust. And it never came back.